sun's coming up. I've just been wandering around a little bit. This is a bit of a scouting trip because we haven't been to this bit before, so we don't really know what to expect. Russ just freaked me out a little bit as we were walking through sort of the heather. He kind of mentioned that about snakes. There's adders apparently that have been seen, nests of adders. So yeah, that kind of worried me as we were walking through the heather. Okay, so we're at f11, so I'm going to use the markings on the lens. I'm going to put the infinity just to the right of between the 8 and the 11, so hopefully the distance will be in focus. So we've got quite a lot of difference in the brightness of the sky versus the ground being in shade, which is making it tricky. I think I'm going to move a little bit further forward. Yeah, great. So we've lost the sun behind the clouds on the horizon. No clouds where we want them, typical. So I think we're going to do a little bit of waiting here, just waiting for that sun to poke out from that band of cloud. Russ is to my left shooting. Might have a better shot actually for where he's going. He's got cloud. There we go. We're at F13. Go back to F. I should go to F16, I think. We'll change the... This is the thing I don't like about this camera. I've got to hold this button in on the side to adjust the shutter speed on a dial that's around the shutter button. And I find that irritating. Let's take that shot. I'm doing the reverse of what you're doing. I figured that once the sun comes up,
get them side lit.
Side lit, yeah. So we switched to the Sony with the 300 2.8 on. And I just like the way the light's catching these trees. I'm going to do pretty stitched pano. Where are the details? There you go. Go from that one there. Right, it's now coming up to 7:30. Been doing some, I've been using that camera with the longer lens, the 300mm lens, to get some shots, just picking out subjects on the horizon really, down the valley, because you've got sort of layered sort of hillsides disappearing into the mist. Russ is over here shooting. Just put the 100mm on because I felt that with the 300 it's still a little bit too tight here. We've got the sun stringing in behind the trees and the trees are casting shadows, so you've got these God rays coming through from the trees that look quite nice. I'm going to raise the tripod up. In the valley you probably can't quite see it, but there's quite a lot of water down there, a stream that's flooded. So you've got a lot of the sunlight reflecting off that now. So I'm going to try and shoot from higher position and I can get that in the frame. This is the only problem where I've got this up at full extension. I can't quite read the aperture. So we're going to cheat. Okay, so at f16, that's better. Yeah, so we're at 64 ISO. I'm at f16, 90th of a second, just slightly overexposing, but pretty optimal. Very difficult because it's a very bright sun with a very dark landscape. Now, let's take a shot. So this is where I'm sliding the back of the camera to the left versus the lens. I'll do a sequence of shots, progressively sliding the camera to the right. It is kind of stiff when you push it across, it's just for friction. One of the axes is moves a lot easier than the other. Right, back to this dead tree. I'm going to shoot it with the 100mm lens, which I didn't have with me earlier because it was kind of like I left my bag over there. But I think it'd look better with the 100.
Got a good shot lined up.
Well, what I like, I don't know if it's a good shot, but what I like is the dead tree, right? You see, if we start at the left, top left, you've got that branch that's coming down, and then you go through the main top of the trunk, and it goes down to the dip, and then you've got the other branches going up slightly to the right. It's sort of like kind of down and dip. If you look at the trees in the background, the green ones, they're doing exactly the same thing. So I'm just trying to line up to get the two to sort of match. And I don't know if it's going to work, but that's kind of what I'm seeing, and I think, yeah, I like that. Whether it works or not's another matter. Just wonder if it's worth going a little bit further that way, because there was that tree that we saw that we haven't seen yet, and I just wondered, because it looks like it dips down over there, I just wondered if we wandered to the edge. In terms of a recce, not necessarily a photo today. Well, that's made it worthwhile coming out this morning. Look at that, what I heard. Is that all of them, or are they... I
think that's all, none left.
Yeah, they all made it.
Do you get some good shots?
Yeah, I'm doing video at the moment.
I'm doing video.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fantastic seeing that, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Just don't see it enough. Yeah, my last couple of trips to Boulderwood, haven't seen any deer down there.
No, didn't see anything. That's the biggest bird I've seen in
the
forest.
Yeah.
There's some big stags in amongst that though, weren't there?
Yeah, there were. A surprisingly large number of stags altogether as well.
Yeah.
That's made the morning for me, I think.
Yeah, me too.
Just seeing that.
I thought they were dead tree stumps.
Well, they were all lined up, and I thought it looked like they were like fences.
Yeah.
And then one moved, and I thought, really, is it deer? We've got these 4 dead trees here that we've been looking at as we're walking up this path, and it's just been getting better and better as we've been walking along, and we just got to this vantage point where the lights just nice on them. So Russ forced me to take the shot. Okay, I'm going to shoot this wide open, so f2.4. I think we've got a car in the back, a couple of cars in the background, we'll let those go through. Very, very simple shot, really. I'll focused up. 3/50th of a second. 64 ISO. And there we are. Hello. Got a visitor. Don't hit the camera. No. 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 That's not edible. There we go. That's not edible either. No. We've got no snacks for you. No snacks.
Still got me back at the car.
Right, should we start heading back then?
Yeah. Okie dokies.
Hello. Right, back home. So I'm using the hyperfocal on the lens. I think it's between f8 and f11, or at f11, so it should be in focus. Take the shot.